So here we go then with our Superstox final tonight here at Aldershot, just 1 week ahead of the first championship race of the season, the Best in Britain final at Wimbledon next week. And this is event number 2 of the calendar for the Superstox when the action last Saturday night at Ipswich Vauxhall Stadium, seeing the final go the way of Northern Irishman 434 Adam Cochrane. He is out on track for this one. Can he do as many finals as many weeks? We will find out over the next 25 laps. Actually a longer race than the Briscoe Formulas, these Superstox in the final. We'll give you a group down the grid while we have it down here. So 3-4-5, Thomas Andrew will start on pole position alongside 55 Brad Thomas, and the 83 Ben Singleton rounding out the white grade. Yellow grade, just one of them out there, of 28 Lewis Petrie. Been told how to pronounce his name this week at least. 114 Danny Ross will head the blues alongside H606 Stanley, are in the Dutch car out there tonight. And then 68 Callum Thornton will round out the blues. Red tops 85 Caden Morrison, 447 Adam Turner, 145 Scott Kinton, and the final winner from last week 434 Adam Cochrane. And then the lone superstar at the back once again will be the 143 car of Cam Willissey. No difference to last week. But away you go on the rolling start. 25 up to Superstox coming your way. Okay, the hammer drops, and away we go with Superstox final, and Brad Thomas has spun straight away in car 55 on turn 4 there, but he's going to drop to the back of the grid and rejoin behind Cam Willissey. Bit of a push there, Scott Kinton fired in, I think that was by Cochrane in 434 at turn 1, but 345 Thomas Andrews got the early jump in the RC2 chassis. They've got Petrie in second place, Singleton was third, gets a big push there from a combination of Stanley at the tyres there, and he almost rolls Caden Morrison there, and Cochrane is gone, so I think his chance of 2 finals in 2 weeks are gone. In all that though, we've got Callum Thornton with 68 up into third place, Danny Ross on the charge as well, 114 in fourth. Leading red top at the moment is going to be 447 Adam Turner. He's running in, I believe, that 7th position as Danny Ross gets turned aside on the home straight, or a bit sideways coming out of turn 4 there. And he's now to pressure the superstar, Cam Willissey, number 143. You can just identify his superstar grade with the blue, white and red striped roof on the car. No superstar lights in Superstox, obviously. As with all speed with formulas, it was the same in the V8 stock cars, and of course there are other domestic rod formulas, which are the lightning rods and 2 litre hot rods. As the field comes through then at the moment, Stanley and Adam Cochrane have broken into a fight further back, but it's 3-4-5 Thomas Andrews, the race leader. 68 of Cam Thornton who's trying to catch you. Lewis Petrie stuck there in third place, 19 car, 28. Cam Willissey on the charge though in fifth. He could be catching nicely in the very nicely presented blue and white machine. And it looks like Danny Ross over to challenge at the moment in car 114 after his half spin early on. And Petrie goes round, that's delayed 83 Singleton and 143 Willissey, and Kinton's gone round meanwhile on the opposite end of the raceway. And it looks like a bit of a change of leadership. Indeed, so bumpers going, and Cam Thornton down the inside and takes over the race lead. Danny Ross up to third place after the schmozzle on the previous lap. Turner has found himself in fourth in car 447. Morrison has found his way into the fight as well in car 85. But it is still so far then. 68 Cam Thornton, your race leader. Spinner, not quite. Big slide there from Adam Cochrane on the pit bend. Thought he was going to go round, and we are I think possibly our 4th spinner of the race. He gets some assistance from Brad Thomas from 55. He did win a race last week, did Brad Thomas. Won on the heats in the early stage of the programme. As it looks like Danny Ross is trying to reel in Thomas Andrew here for second, but he's got Turner and Willissey behind him. 2 very quick drivers indeed in 4th and 5th places, scrapping like Kilkenny Cats, and through goes Willissey for 4th place. The current points leader in the Superstox following the event at Ipswich last week. I think he'll probably still have his points lead after tonight, but he did not finish heat number 3, of course. He had a tangle in the early laps of that one and ended up pulling off to the south of the infield in the early stages. It's 68 Thornton still. He's been leading for a fair few laps now. He managed to get past Thomas Andrew pretty early on in the race as far as I'm concerned. And now Ross and Willissey have closed in on Thomas Andrew. Change for third place there's Willissey, not waiting for Danny Ross to make his move, and he goes through on the inside hot rod style, and Willissey is through. Turner's got a grandstand seat here, waiting for these three in front to trip over each other. And there we go. Camilisi trying to spin the 3-4-5 car out, coming out of turn 4, side by side on the far side. Andrews does the inside line. Danny Ross in the big push there, gets both of them out wide, and Willisi's in the wall. So that's the Superstar grader out wide, and Danny Ross through for second place, and Andrews straight back in the middle though. Cue balls Turner in, and there we go. Willisi's got his victim, spins Thomas Andrews around. Everyone's going to go low to miss the 3-4-5 car. Yep, everyone has managed to get through this time, unlike the final last week when somebody spun at turn 2. And now Adam Turner being attacked for second place by Danny Ross. This is all great for Callum Thornton. He's able to pull away. And this time Lumber goes in for release. He gets 2 cars in one go. Turner into the pit gate. And Morrison goes through into 4th place away in car number 85. So great scrap behind in this Superstock final. Coming now on to lap number 20 out of 25. Brad Thomas saying to let leaders go through in car number 55. And still they charge on, 447 Turner on the back of Morrison, car number 85. Bumpers connect on turn 4, but it's not enough to dislodge the 85 car. Callum Thornton coming around to start lap number 22 this time by, we believe. 3 next time, I say please, 3 next time. And Willisi is now in second place and is closing the gap to Thornton almost instantaneously now. As 85 Morrison gets attacked from 447 Turner. Turner lands the bumper in again on the pit bend, but it is not enough. 2 to go at the moment as they go down the far side. It'll be 2 this time by for the 68 car. And Turner and Morrison just still scrapping over 4th place here. This is a great little fight between these two. Lap and a half for Callum Thornton meanwhile to do at the front. Things settling down a bit more in the closing stage of the race now. Turner is going to fire Morrison again wide on turn 4. Still can't dislodge the 85 car. He's going to have to try something a bit more drastic. Tries at turns 1 and 2. And he's got through on the inside. As Thornton about to take the checkered flag. He wins the final. And, well, Morrison trying a last bender on Turner. It hasn't worked, and Turner will hold 4th after a last bend attack. Doing the job from... the last lap attack, I should say, from Turner. But we go race first, please. We'll go race first, waiting for the final car to cross the timing line. Lewis Petrie. Red flags go out on the raceway to conclude that one for the Superstox.